Good morning, Mac, and anyone watching episode 334 of GRAMidei Reads Stories for Mac. This is a very special episode because the very last one of season one, because tomorrow is your birthday. That little squeak you heard, if you heard it, that was the dogs playing with a toy. So you can also tell we're in England with our good friend Mary Poppins. So this is PL Travelers, Mary Poppins ABC with drawings by Mary Shepard. And I was going to see, okay, so the copyright was renewed by Pamela Travers, so maybe a relative. And I don't know who assembled this one, but it takes some of the old stories and pictures and puts it into an ABC book. Here we go. It says, oh, too small to read this way. A is for Anxious Andrew, Mrs. Lark's dog who loves almonds and apple pie. B is for Emerald Boom in his blue coat, feeding the birds with the bird woman. Tuppence a bag. C is for Mary Poppins carpet bag and eating cherries, but chew carefully so the cherry pits don't crack your teeth. D is for a disastrous dinner, but the roast duck, dumplings, and dates for dessert are delicious. A lot of those words in these sentences. E is for the east wind carrying an exciting escapades and for Ellen's endless sneezing. F is for the 5th of November and the 4th of July with friends when fireworks fizz and fall like feathers. Ay, ay, ay. This looks like a scene from when they are floating on the roof. G is for feeding geese some grass, gravel, grubs, and gumdrops and pretending to be great, gallant, and grand. H is for Herbert the Matchman, who makes hundreds of pictures and collects bunches of heather for handsome Mary Poppins. Oh, maybe it's Herbert for sure. I is for intelligent children in India rubber boots, inquiring about the price of ice cream after being cooped up indoors. J is for Jane and John picking juniper and jasmine. Mary Poppins tells the jeering park keeper to jog along. Spit spot. K is for the king flying his kite made of kitchen tablecloth in the park with the kids. L is for the legend of the sweep. He'll labor to leave your chimney clean, and it's lucky to shake his hand. M is for Michael and Mary Poppins coming home from the market with meat and marmalade. N is for nursery, a cozy nest where Mary Poppins narrates the story of Noah's Ark while children nod off to sleep. O is for one day in October when an old lady sold the children balloons for only 1 penny and they all flew away over the oak trees. P is for the police officer and park keeper preserving the law. No penguins or polar bears permitted in public places, please. Holy moly. I should think not. Q is for questions. Are our quilts of good quality? Does a jelly quiver? Quiet, please, says Mary Poppins, and quickly into bed. R is for Robinson Zay, who's responsible for running errands and rendering assistance, but who can usually be found resting instead. Boy. S is for skating and sliding in sparkling snow and for the snowman's stone eyes. T is for Tuesday, a topsy-turvy day. Never trouble, Mary Poppins says. If today is topsy-turvy, we must turn topsy-turvy too. Oh, that's for sure when they were upside down on her uncle's roof from having tea. U is for unicorn, unusual and rare, lying under Mary Poppins' umbrella. V is for visiting Mrs. Corey on Valentine's Day. She gives Jane and Michael vanilla sticks, then vanishes into thin air. That's odd. W is for wild, willful, wicked Willoughby, Mrs. Lark's other dog. He wags his tail and winks, but never acts well bred. Woof! X is for no special word unless you count xylophone. X also stands for kiss, of course. The park keeper seems lonely. Will you give him an X? No, I don't know him. And he's fictional. X is hard, I know. Y is for Yuletide at the end of the year, a merry time for you and me. And Z is for nighttime trips to the zoo, and for zodiac, the stars and planets zigging and zagging across the sky. The end. I hope you have an amazing last day until you're one tomorrow. I love you very much. Bye, kiddo.